Oh my gosh, I should have said this at the beginning of the video. What's good, beautiful people? It's your girl, Kenya, and I'm back. Let's have a moment of silence. Can you hear that? It's the prayer call. I don't know if you all can hear it because it's kind of like background music. I have my window closed and I don't think you can hear it. So, you know, Saudi Arabia is a Muslim country, and so, of course, Muslims pray 5 times a day, and so 5 times a day we can usually hear the prayer calls. When I was living in Khamis, the hotel apartment that I stayed in, it was literally, the mosque was right behind the building. And when I say the building, I mean my room. So my entire apartment, when you hear them calling and doing the prayer, it was like speakerphone. Me and another teacher joked that it was the man in the AC, the man in the air conditioner, because it felt like it was coming. It was like this loud PA system, and you could hear this his loud voice. It was as if he was coming, like it was a speaker in the air conditioner. That's how loud it was. And you know, it's kind of annoying because it's so loud you can't concentrate. This one is like far away, so it's kind of in the background and it's not that bad. You know, so it can be soothing a little bit sometimes, because depending on who is on the microphone, because the guy in Camise, man, I know the prayers are meant to sound good. I know they are not meant to sound good. I know that is not the purpose. That is not the function. It's focusing on Allah and all that other stuff and being centered. But man, for it to be so loud and not sound good, it's a big distraction. So here, where I am now, it's kind of like in the background. It's not so close. Yeah, so it's not as bad. But I think all of the mosques, or at least most of them, actually have those like loud speaker phones like on the buildings, that you can hear. But anyway, that's not what this video is about today. This video is about teaching at an all-female university in Saudi Arabia. So there are a few things that I have noticed or observed while teaching there. And I just wanted to share with you all today because, again, part of the reason that I came here was to learn about Saudi culture, since it seems so foreign to us, as we really don't know a lot about Saudi culture outside of, you know, some of the negative things that we hear in the news. And actually, speaking of which, a friend of mine reached out to me just yesterday because of the Saudi being in the news again, and she had like concerns, like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, everything is fine. I haven't, we haven't been warned majorly about anything, but we always try to be safe no matter where we go. So just want to get that out there. There's no worries. Everything is all good here, despite what the news says. So anyway, teaching at an all-female university. First thing I want to discuss is wearing an abaya. So you already know that women, when in public, all women must wear an abaya. In terms of the headdress, the head wrap or headdress that they wear is called an hijab, hijab. I can never pronounce that word right. I always want to say hijab, hijab, which is, it's like the reverse because it's spelled Hijab, and their I's are pronounced like E's, and their A's are pronounced like Ah. It has an Ah sound, so it's hijab, hijab. Okay. And then in Abha, where I am, it's super conservative here. So the women also wear the thing where it covers their forehead and um, their face. So you only see the eyes. And I believe that's called a niqab. I can't remember. I think that's what it's called, how it's pronounced. Um, so yeah, so that is the general rule. That is the law actually here in Saudi. And women, you always have to wear that. Now, as far as the hijab and the covering the face, a lot of Western women don't wear the hijab, but it's being here. I do. I didn't when I was in Dammam. I would kind of like go back and forth, but being here, I definitely do. There are a lot of Filipinas here who actually teach. A lot of them are nurses, and whenever I see them here or in Dammam, they almost consistently like never wear them, and I don't think they're used to it, or I don't think they like it too much. But I never see them wearing it in public. They never really cover their hair. Every now and then, like they wear the scarf just in case they're asked to cover their hair, but they usually don't. I do just because it's not that big of a deal to me, and it's just like, it it cuts out that part of someone asking you to cover your hair, right? And then sometimes, I haven't been asked this, but sometimes they'll even ask you to cover your face, which again, you don't have to. I think I'm the only one Westerner who actually bought the niqab. But I just wanted it for the full effect, to be perfectly honest with you, and just to make it easier because I know it's pretty conservative here, and so I wear it to and from school. Okay, so but most Western women, even Western Muslim women, don't wear it. So if they're not from here, if specifically from Abha or from Saudi Arabia, even though they're Muslim, they don't wear it. They wear everything else, but they don't wear the face cover thing. Um, so anyway, getting back to school. So yeah, so it actually, ironically, at the girls' college, you have to take off your abaya. And you have to take off your abaya because I think there was an incident years ago where a man tried to dress up like a woman and get into a girls' college. What the purpose of that was, I am not clear, but yeah, so now the rule is you have to take off your abaya. So within the college campus, you know, we all of the women can wear, you see what they look like without their abayas on. And so that's number one. Number two is just a general fact to put out there. You cannot, it's illegal to take pictures of Saudi women. So that's just a random fact that I wanted to throw out there, just so you all know. So okay, so talking about dress code, let's talk about dress code for teachers and at the university. You have to wear a long skirt, which I did not know, and I think it varies because there's another teacher um, who taught in Al Hassa, which is near Dammam, and she said it wasn't like that at all at her university. She said that they were free to wear slacks and pants and things like that, and it wasn't an issue as long as you dress professionally. But here at this college, again, Abha is very conservative, so it's long dresses or long skirts, and by that I mean like ankle length or floor length is even how it's described sometimes. I think I wore a red skirt to school one day that came to my calves, and I was kindly given a dress code handout that explained that the appropriate colors to wear is black, gray, brown, beige, and blue. Those are the colors that they want us to wear. And that my skirt was too short. And that, she was nice about it. She said, I know you haven't been shopping yet, yada, yada, yada. But just so you're aware of it, because if people complain, it becomes an issue. So, and that was like one out of the three skirts that I had planned to rotate. So now I'm down to two skirts and one maxi dress, pretty much. And I just always wear a jacket and a belt with the maxi dress to jazz it up. But other than that, yeah, that's my wardrobe for every single week. I'm rotating between those three items. And then, I change up the tops, but the bottoms stay the same. I haven't been shopping for skirts yet for more than one reason. We only have access to the driver, who it's within our contract that they're supposed to take us shopping twice a week, but because we are sharing, like, a driver with the guys who live in a different area, um, we only get the driver once a week. So that's that. But besides that, you have to wear, I think, 3/4 length to long sleeve shirts. And that's not an issue, but the whole skirt thing is throwing me. Like, I brought so many slacks and dress pants that I can't even wear. Imagine, like, really, had I known this, I could have saved a lot of suitcase space. For real, though. For real, for real. But again, I'm not even supposed to be in APA. I was supposed to be into mom, so whatever. All right, moving right along. Let's talk about how the girls dress. So again, same rules for the girls. They're supposed to wear long ankle or floor length skirts or dresses, but I guess they let the students get away with wearing pants because every now and then I'll see girls dressed in pants, but you don't see that a lot. But yeah, in terms of how they dress like, typical normal girls dress. They're pretty fashionable, yet still conservative. But they, you see the little fashion flares every now and they wear t-shirts. And so in Korea, we would see people with t-shirts that had English writing on it, and it might be like a rap group or an expression that we use as like slang, and we'd see it on our students, and then we were like, oh, you know about, and they have no idea what the t-shirt actually says. They just buy it, I don't know, because they like the color or because it has English letters on it. I'm not sure, but they would have no idea like what they were wearing. So some of the girls, I see them with like cool phrases on their t-shirts that say like, what did it say the other day? Uh, Something about like it's cool to be weird, or being normal is for suckers. That's not what it said, but it was something like that. And I was like, oh, look at that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. But then again, I have no idea if they actually know what their shirts say. They may or may not. Um, in terms of fashion, I've seen them wear a lot of high fashion bags like Michael Kors or Coach, or a lot of the fancy bags like that. I've never been into labels. I'm into stuff that's cute and affordable. That's me to a T. But I see a lot of like fashion bags. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Almost all the girls have them. The shoes that they wear a lot of comfortable shoes. They're college students. They're walking around a lot. They're not wearing no stiletto heels. They're not into that. From what I've noticed on the college campus, they wear a lot of like the fashion tennis shoes, the ones that are like the platform tennis shoes, or the ones that have like gold buckles, or a lot of the shiny stuff like metallic design or rhinestones, things like that. But they wear a lot of different like tennis shoes and boots, and they got some flavor in the shoes. I peeped some of the shoes that the different girls wear, and they're kind of cool. Um, I've noticed that they like wearing funky looking glasses, which is cool. Actually, sometimes the styles that they have and that they wear kind of surprise me at how like eclectic or funky it might be. So I'm like, okay, I'm checking you. I'm checking you. I see your style. And the hairstyles are also, it's the same way. So sometimes, the majority, they just have basic, it's just their hair, their long hair. Some of them chop it off. It's actually a lot of girls at the university who have short hair. And there's this one girl in my class who has like, oh, I wish I could explain it. I don't know the name of the haircut, but it's like tapered all the way around here. And then she has like this big kind of like, but it's a really cute style. It really fits her. So I've seen some girls with that style. I've seen some girls with just some kind of short and not so cute haircuts, but they color their hair. I've seen some who have tried to go blonde. I've seen some platinum blonde that was like super dry looking and matted. I've seen purple. I've seen red. They have their style to them for sure. Um, I even have one girl in my class. She is this very, very pretty, beautiful brown skinned girl. She almost reminds me of Tatiana Ali Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, kind of similar. She doesn't look like her, but she just reminds me of her. But like her skin tone, and she has like this long wavy hair, and then she has it like shaved right here. So it's really, so they're up to date with the styles and things like that, and expressing themselves that way. What else? Oh, okay. Let me talk about this. This is like a thing here, and actually, I guess it's just like a new fashion thing in terms of makeup everywhere, which is really kind of, I don't know where it came from. But before I left the U.S., I saw my cousin, and she's a model, and she's into like all the fashion stuff too. But the thick, dark, bold eyebrows are in. I don't like it. Sometimes when it looks natural, but sometimes when it's too bold, it's like, oof, it's kind of scary. Not really, but kind of. It's just too much for me. But what they do here is that number one, that's in like these big, bold eyebrows, and you can tell they either draw them in, and sometimes they look so unnatural. It's like, are those like stick on eyebrows? I don't know. But what they do is they'll dye their eyebrows like similar to their skin color to kind of blend it into the skin, and then they'll draw on top of it, or whatever it is that they do. I don't know what they use exactly, but they'll draw these like square. It's like the square and the really thick, long, bold eyebrows. But they do that a lot. I've seen that a lot. And like I said, some of them look more natural and the others don't look so natural. But that I see that a lot, a lot, a lot. I don't know when that came in style, but it need to go somewhere. Anyway, but that's what's been up with me. Today was the last day, and so next week we have a break, a semester break, and yeah, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with myself. I really didn't want to spend any money. I was just gonna stay here and have a staycation, as they call it, but I always get that itch to do something, so I might go to Jeddah. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll be making videos all week because I ain't got to do. Oh my gosh, I should have said this at the beginning of the video. Can I just say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to all of my new subscribers. I have hit 500 subscribers. I'm so excited. So thank you all for stopping by and checking out my channel and liking my videos and commenting on my videos, and what else? Oh, and subscribing. So you are more than welcome to go with me on my journey as I'm figuring out this thing called life, through traveling and through experimenting and through, just going for it, just doing it, and not being afraid of facing your fears, not being afraid of falling on your face, not being afraid of taking the road less traveled. So that's me in a nutshell. So thank you all again for subscribing. Keep watching. Like I said, I'll be making videos all week this week, but so that should last me for the next several weeks. But because I'm only posting one video per week, but if I slump, honey, I got plenty of videos y'all probably haven't seen before. So, click on the video tab and just peruse and see what you see. Click on the videos you like. Share those videos. If you're subscribing, definitely share the videos you like, okay? Because that's just showing some love. We all need love. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Deuces.